This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
People learn information about other persons by comparing and contrasting their features, behaviors, and appearances. Moreover, people are inclined to pay attention to the definite norms, values, and beliefs followed by one person but not followed by the other. The explanation for the situation is in the field of the people's culture, which can be diverse because of several ethnicities and cultural groups. Focusing on differences in cultures, people discuss the phenomenon of cultural diversity. However, in spite of all the racial, ethnic, and cultural differences, people from different societies are inclined to share principles, traditions, and notions that are adopted globally and that unite all the people in one nation. These principles and notions are known as cultural universals. Thus, cultural anthropology and the discussion of the people's culture as a phenomenon are based on the unity of such notions as cultural diversity and universality. In spite of their race or ethnicity, all people have the same biological characteristics, which can affect their behaviors and visions. That is why the behavior of different persons can be similar or based on the same principles. Thus, these characteristics can even influence people's social interactions. From this point, all societies have the age grading, gender division, and customs associated with marriage and family. There are a lot of traditions and visions that are discussed as cultural universals because they accentuate the unity of nations in spite of their people's race and ethnicity. The custom of giving people personal names, definite religious rituals, and certain organizations are typical for different societies. Thus, cultural universals are based on humans' natural characteristics and the necessity to organize their lives. However, the accents on definite religious rituals and certain social organizations, which are various in different societies, emphasize the idea of cultural diversity. Cultural universals depend on the general characteristics of people as human beings living in society and on the developed cultural patterns and stereotypes. The notion of cultural diversity accentuates the idea that all cultures with references to ethnicities are different because people belonging to a definite ethnic group share concrete ideas, beliefs, and norms, which can seem abnormal and strange to the members of the other ethnic communities. It is possible to discuss and evaluate different cultural norms and beliefs based on two approaches, which are ethnocentrism and cultural relativism. However, these two approaches cannot reflect the unity of cultural diversity and cultural universality to present the complete vision of the people's culture as an anthropological phenomenon because these approaches are based on opposite extremes. Culture is a complex phenomenon that should be discussed from both perspectives. According to Scupin and DeCorse, anthropologists have discovered that culture can be both diverse and universal. The challenge for anthropology is to understand the basis of both this diversity and this universality. Thus, it is possible to speak about the relationship between cultural diversity and cultural universals as the key aspects of analyzing the nature of human culture. Each phenomenon should be discussed from many perspectives to make conclusions about its nature. The people's culture is diverse, but it is based on definite universals. That is why the notions of cultural diversity and universality should be examined in their unity. Did you like this cultural diversity and cultural universals relations, anthropological perspective sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs, without even having to register.